Alrighty, sure you guys are wondering, what the hell is all this? Well, I picked up a new hobby recently. I've always been a gamer, and now I'm a game hunter / collector. These are consoles that I grew up with, and some are brand new that I decided to try to relive the days that never was able to. And well, I'm basically going to be showing you what I got recently. But it's kind of an awkward situation because you don't know what I already have, so it's kind of trying to decide between, do I show you my entire collection so you know what I have and then I go on from then on, or do I show you what I have minus this stuff, or do I show you just this? And well, I think I'm just going to show you my newer items, and if someone asks for my entire collection to see what I have, I can go ahead and do that. But for right now, I'm just going to be showing my newer stuff, and as you can see, there's a lot of it. So this is my first one. I have no starting point, so I was more or less going with stuff I got cool deals on, just interesting stories to go with it, or whatever. And I decided to start kind of chronological of older systems to newer, unless I kind of mix and match somehow, like I got these certain games together and they're from different consoles, or yeah. So my oldest one is this Atari 2600. You know, it's nice, 2600, got pole position, but there's a little something special about this. This is not a normal Atari. I know it completely looks like one. It's a magic Atari that can grant your wishes. No, it's actually a not for resale Atari, and the only way to tell really is actually right here on the back. Alright, and this is how you tell if it's not for resale. This is on the bottom of the Atari, and quite literally all it says is not for resale. Those small little words makes all the difference from, like, I don't know, $15, $30 Atari to well over 100. Kind of interesting how small, really insignificant crap like that increases the value. And the story behind this glorified Atari is, I was at this store that really has overpriced, kind of eBay priced items, and we met this other collector there, and I told him how I wanted Atari. Well, because I had these, but nothing to play them with. And if you're wondering why the hell I have games without an Atari, I might have an addiction. I'm addicted to good deals, and I saw us at this place called Brass Armadillo, kind of a, I don't know, antique, thrift kind of place. And this was 11 games for $7.50, and that's about 68 cents a game. I don't know, they're about $1. That wasn't bad. And if you're wondering from what the games are, baseball, Hangman, Human Cannonball, Home Run, Pitfall, Kaboom, Flag Capture, 8 Telegames, Casino, Video Olympics, and Combat. Combat's a really rare one, trust me. I read that on the internet somewhere. It's like the rarest game there is. Anyways, so I met that guy, and I mentioned I need an Atari, and he's like, oh, I have 7 of those, and they're $15. I'm like, okay. So I go over to his house sometime, and long story short, I buy this, the cords, and I get pole position there for 15, or if you look at the top, pole positin, and that was a pretty kick-ass deal, and I was pretty happy. Then I go home, and then he sends me a text. And he's like, dude, did I accidentally send my not for resale, or can you check for me? I'm like, sure, whatever, and I check, and yeah. And here's the part most of you know, facepalm, groan, or all of the above. I'm trading this one for the regular one. I know. Well, hold on. There's legitimate reasons for this. One, these stupid words don't mean too much to me. However, the money would be if I did sell it, so there is that. That guy was very unusually nice, and I probably want to do deals with him later on. For example, I told him how much of a Castlevania fan I am, and he actually just flat out gave me the Castlevania 1 manual and Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest manual for free of charge. And I checked eBay and people are buying these now for like, I don't know, $8-12, and that was awesome. And it was just really nice, like kind of guy I want to do deals with later. And I know this is definitely legally my Atari, no doubt. That was his mistake, and I don't think he's gonna make that one again. But yeah, I'm just gonna give it to him, back to him. And my thought process is he should, or my hope is that he'll give me some pretty kick-ass deals, because you know I gave him $100 worth of Atari back. Just see what happens in there, and I don't know, it's just the kind of guy I didn't want to screw, or let him screw himself. So that's the Atari. Next, this one's not that interesting of a story, but I did, however, get a Master System. I grew up on the Genesis. Oh, I'm gonna move this. This might be the way. I grew up on the Genesis, and well, it actually took me forever to figure out this thing even existed. Maybe like 2 years ago, a year ago, maybe. But so I got this, and very not exciting games. Shinobi, I actually picked this up like 2 days ago. Shanghai, I was only able to play this game for 15 seconds, so I got bored. Got slapped in the face with cards, so many cards. Really find it irritating how there's no picture to go off of, so you have no idea what the hell you're getting unless you're knowledgeable about this stuff. But the one I did know I was getting, Double Dragon. This is a multi-platform game. So that was cool. And I didn't get that great a deal on this. It was a birthday present. It was just $40 and $4 every game. Nothing really too special with that. This console is very interesting though, for the fact that the pause is on it, but I'm sure all you guys know that, I'm just I found that interesting. Alright, now I'm gonna go to NES. First off, these 6 games. Now, the games themselves, completely ordinary, nothing special. But they are Iron Sword, The Great Top Gun, Cybernoid, Gyrus, Bayou Billy, Silent Service. Very ordinary. Very, honestly, most of them are probably really terrible. But they were having a Super Smash Bros. Tournament, and I completely wanted it, and I was training for like 3 weeks on level 9 comms, but frankly they sucked, wasn't that great. But I was looking up videos, and well, long story short, I ended up getting 3rd. I could have beat the guy who got 2nd place. I got matched with the guy who got matched up against the guy who got 1st, and I totally was not beaten by Jigglypuff. And so I got $10 store credit, and so I got these. They were $1 to $2 games, and that was, you know, pretty cool, just getting 6 free games more or less. Well, 5, because it was a $5 entry fee. But I was really proud of myself, and that was the only Link. And that's completely off topic, but I was mainly training against Links and Pikachus, and I play as Link, by the way. But I'm not too noobish. I'm actually pretty decently good at this game. But I was the only Link there. There was like 5 Kirbys. And it was just weird. I expected Links and Pikachus, which as many of you would probably expect, those would be the most played characters, but So that was interesting and pretty kick-ass. Alright. Now for these NES games, Super Street Fighter X, it's actually a pretty damn fun action platform game. Just really gotta forget that this is a Street Fighter in the title. You just gotta forget that, then it's very enjoyable. And I actually was able to beat this. So that was pretty sweet, I was proud of myself. Battle of Olympus, this game is often compared to Zelda 2. I understand why. It's actually a really fun game. I used to play this all the time as a kid, but I really sucked at it. And I wanted this game back, and I got it for like $5. But I'm like 10 hours in, this game is fantastic. I highly recommend you guys try it. Chrysalis, got it for $8. I got the place where the tournament was held. Oh, no, actually $8.95. Got the sticker back here still. Oh, those are a pain to remove. They really are. But this game is great. If you don't know, just mash together Legend of Zelda 1 and any RPG, really. Legend of Zelda gameplay, you got dungeons, but Final Fantasy talking to people, armor, you level up, get spells. Very kick-ass. This is Mega Man 6. Now, I'm sure you guys are like, what the hell's with this condition? Yeah. Well, this is obviously makes it worth much less. It actually went to my advantage. I went to some thrift store, I don't know, flea market kind of place, and it was in one of the shelves, and I was like, oh, how much is your Mega Man game over there? And he said 10. I was like, nice. You know, because this is a roughly $30, $20 game, whatever. This is probably worth around 20 because of the hell of bad condition it's in. And, I was containing my excitement because I was actually getting a good deal because every other place sells it for 30. And the reason is he was selling it for 10 instead of something higher. Because this label's so ripped badly to hell, even the top label. He thought it was Mega Man 2. He did not do his research at all, but that was great. And I'm going to sell this on eBay. I just need to wait till my NES gets back from being repaired. I'm going to test it because I want to make sure these work before I sell them. But I'm sure they will. This one will. Because its pins are absolutely flawless and shining gold. Shining gold. Alright. I got Rad Racer, Pro Wrestling, and Baseball, I believe. From the same place that the Smash Bros. Tournament was held. It's called Pixels, I'll say that. So I went to Pixels, and I was really surprised. These games are all $1 a piece, but for some of you more honed NES, fans or whatever, you might know something about 5 screws. You can often tell by how flat they are up here, or the fact there's 5 screws. But more or less, 5-screw games were only made in the first 9 months of the NES's release, so you know you're getting a very early copy of the game, and they're generally more rare and worth more money. And so it was really awesome getting these 3 games all for $1 a piece, especially Rad Racer. Alright. Disney Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. No idea how it plays or what it is. All I know is it's made by Capcom, and that's most of what I was going by. And I got it for $4 in the same place I got Mega Man 6. So, I'll see how that is. Alright, I got these 4 games in a bundle at the only flea market we have. It's first of every month at our state fair, fairgrounds. And it's pretty much the only game dealer there, and he's a reseller, frankly. And he just takes whatever games you have and he just throws a number out. So it's best to get more than one. Definitely save you money in the long run. But I got a Sega Genesis Game Genie, Renegade, NES Open, and the Big Daddy, Diddy Kong Racing in box with manual. All 4 of these for $18. He said 20, I offered him 15, then he said 18. And it was actually a pretty kick-ass deal. I threw in this game at the end, and it pretty much got it for free. He was at 20 either way, whether I threw this in or not, for the NES Open. So that is awesome. I used to play Diddy Kong Racing all the time as a kid. And I actually have a fairly large amount of N64 in-box games. We kept them all and have a good 20 or something. I could do a later video of that if you guys wish. And with that, I'm going to end part 1 because it's getting pretty long, and we're going to cut to part 2. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.